I've seen your work, I've listened to your music, and what I've observed is your music, I feel that it's just not for entertainment purpose. I truly feel that, there are so many traditional elements in your music. There's some positive vibe which I felt while listening to it. I feel that there's always a purpose behind it. For example, Divine Tides, like I loved it. And then there's another album that you have which talks about environmental,
Shanti Samsara.
Shanti Samsara, yeah, that's right. Do you really feel that, composing music like these can really impact people in real life?
No, absolutely. Because, today in our world, we are facing a lot of problems. Now, there are lots of environmental problems like climate change, species extinction, deforestation, plastics pollution, air pollution.
True.
So many social issues like gender inequality, gender violence, poverty, hunger, malnutrition, education issues, all of that. So I believe that the biggest threat to us as a species is the constant thought that we have that somebody else will make a difference. We're always waiting for governments, for intergovernmental bodies, corporations, leaders to make a difference, when the truth is that the only way we can bring about meaningful change is if we change our own behavior. Because everybody talks about changing the world, but we very rarely talk about changing ourselves. So the question is not about how do we create awareness now, because everybody's aware. The question is how do we convert that awareness into taking action in your own lives. That is what is the golden question. What is needed is for musicians and artists also, other artists, but in my case musicians, to take that complex ideas and thoughts and simplify it through the simple language of an emotional language of music, so that you're hitting the hearts and the souls of people, and and you're talking to them emotionally, and that is what will convert awareness of problems into actually taking concrete steps and action within everybody's lives. And music is a very powerful language. For example, the songs that you learn during your childhood are songs that you remember forever, and if there are any morals in those songs, those morals will dictate your whole life. You'll always think about those morals, and you'll always feel guilty if you're not following those morals. And like for example, every country's got a national anthem. We've got a national anthem as Indians. The minute you listen to the national anthem, it gives you a sense of patriotism. So that is the power of music. Music is a very, very powerful language, not just for communicating a message, but for retaining that message in our heads.